Greetings Midgardians, Viking Gamer here, and today we're gonna play some Warhammer 2, and specifically Mortal Empires as
I was
wrong one there, as Imrik the Prince of Caledor, right? A Dragon Prince. Okay, so he's the new FLC Lord that just came out a few days ago with the new DLC. So we're gonna go and try him. Since he participates in Vortex as the rest of the High Elves, we're just gonna play him on Mortal Empires. He has a specific starting location. He starts there in a very eastern part of the map where Snickage and Mullus start, so that should be quite interesting to have a High Elf in there. Now he starts with a Sun Dragon and White Lions of Trace, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Dragon Princes. He can actually occupy mountains, so that's what makes him different. And yeah, those are some of his campaign effects. Of course, upkeep for dragons and dragon princes makes sense. Immune to mountain and desert attrition. That's going to be really good considering he needs to fight with greenskins and tomb kings and whatnot. And then obviously campaign movement range. As usual, I'm gonna put not a link, but I'm just gonna put a time in the description of the video for when the actual gameplay starts. So if you want to skip the loading screen and the intro that each campaign gives you, you can just skip that. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead. Alright. Should be interesting. There's been some changes for the High Elf, so we've covered most of them in my Althariel video, but obviously some of them were specific to him, which Imrik does, and the rest of the High Elves don't have. So we'll try and cover the ones that he does have.
Prince Imrik, you have arrived at the Plain of Bones, ancient graveyard of the dragons, to honor their dead and seek the wisdom of those still roaming the world. Few relics are left, for dark magic once took hold of this place. Furthermore, the dwarfs have committed sacrilege in seeking the dragon's treasures, wantonly despoiling their remains. You must punish their gold lust and purge them from their mountain holds. But be on your guard. Other nearby Dawi will not take this lightly and may seek vengeance. There is dark, ancient power to be found in the south. Though you may think twice before meddling here, it may be necessary. For in the distant ocean, a formidable black ark of the Druki has been spotted. Its business unknown. Noble dragon prince, these are wild and untamed lands, infested by greedy Dawi, twisted greenskins, and other more secretive vermin. Come what may, the Knights of Caledor must prevail.
Alright, there we go. So one of the most, how they play. Influence, intrigue at the court, espionage, it's all the same as it's always been. The only difference is the dragon taming. Basically what that means, that every, however many turns, in this case 10, a dragon is going to appear on the map. And when you interact with it, you can either buy some things of it, like influence or like actual, equipment, or you can you can actually fight a battle against him and then get him as a character. So, that's quite interesting. Now, one of the main changes I'm going to say is the mages, right? You can get a fire mage now, which is great. Okay, that's not a bad trade, I suppose. You can get a fire mage now, which puts them all the way up there. But more importantly, you can put them on a fucking dragon now instead of just a steed. So that should be, that's a game changer for the mages as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, Imrig is supposed to be an absolute beast in battle. Obviously, he starts on a horse, but then on level 14 you can put him on his specific dragon. So we're gonna, you know, try and make him as much of a fighter as we can. So let's get to it. Straight up, we're just gonna attack the dwarves.
They are nothing. It'll be no
Circle. Let me just change these just for a second. Yeah, I don't want to know when hero doesn't move. Let's embed the mage.
Grant me your sight.
Get her some experience. Okay, research. Let's just put the improve the archers and let's go in.
These fools have
Fight
no
manually.
chance.
Should be fine. Hyle's fighting the dwarf straight away. It's a bit unnatural. But hey, it's what it is. What I wonder, because I haven't checked my other campaign, is that if the mages can still go on dragons if you're playing as anyone else than Imrik. That might be quite interesting, actually. Because I'm not sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Understood. Without fail. Dragon princes. Prince Imrik.
Alright, let's go.
White lions. As you say.
Just speed it up for a second so we don't have to wait forever. It's interesting that he starts with his, you know, not legendary, but what is it? Unique weapon straight away, which I find quite interesting. But yeah, it's pretty good. Gives you a bit of an edge straight from the start. Right, how far are we? Still too far. Come on. Alright, let's go. Who are they shooting? Dragon princes. Let's put them up in the back a bit. And they're shooting at my dragon. And no one wants that. It was an expensive unit, mate. Come on. Leave them alone. I don't really care if you're shooting at the spearmen. They're cheap. And that's what they're there for. And they have shield. Okay, looks like we're gonna be in a bit of a shootout. So what I'm gonna do, send some fireballs their way. Damn. See how much damage it's gonna do. Alright, that's something. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up because that just seems a tad tedious. Hey, I've got missile superiority, mate. I can sit here all day. Okay, they're moving now.
Winds of magic rise!
For duty. Serve the king. Prince Imrik, I seek glory. Setting forth. Dragon princes. Archers. Prince Imrik.
Let's send Imrik against the general.
Spellcaster.
Where are you trying to go? Okay, you're just joining in, that's fine. Lord's under attack, we know that. and that is also fine.
I will claim it.
Go against the general, dumbass.
Phoenix Sun,
Okay.
the light of Caledon.
Come, Snorri, get in there. Fight like undead.
Nice. Didn't do that much. Didn't kill that many of them, but it's fine.
Onwards! Assyrian guides us. Archers, march!
Etua, bend to my will.
Yeah, I kept slapped it straight into my own dragon, but whatever. Shit happens, I guess.
For the Ever Queen! For our ancestors! Acknowledge! Sinner! Following orders!
Ulfwan Mage.
Dragon Prince! Assyrian guides us!
Lakoi Soraya.
Alright, that's much better. Nah, nice. That was a good one.
Prince Imrik!
Mage. Seeking the foe.
Ancestors! To the fray!
Send the lines in there.
Loyal!
Oh yeah, you don't have
Orders understood.
ammo anymore. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think the Amulet's penalty just kicked in. Yeah. Okay, good. That's it. We don't need to chase them down. It's a garrison. Good thing is we start in a capital, so we don't have to deal with any dwarven wars straight from the beginning, because
Triumph for the dragon.
dwarves and wars, that's a very bad combination for us, especially with no siege equipment just yet. Okay, cool. Got some armor. Now, good thing about this first province, Fortress of Vorak, special building, is a Tower of the Bloody Tooth. Get some money, construction cost for all buildings, which is really useful and adds a little bit of garrison. But then Darkhold has Purified Graves of the Dragons, public order, money, untainted, considering there's going to be Skaven all the way around us. That's very good. And of course upkeeps for all armies faction-wide. So those are some really good buildings to start with.
The dragon shall wake.
Root Marcher, of course, always start with that. And
Greatest of the
let's
dragons.
recruit some units. Alright, and victory conditions is you need to complete 3 chapters, which is, it's easy. Then you actually need to control Dragon Isles, it's fine, but Caledor, which is half a map away. That's gonna be a bit harder, but yeah, it's a Mortal Empire one. You're supposed to spread around, so it should be fine. Okay, end turn. See what happens. Okay. See, there you go. You got, once you finish the first one and 6 settlements, you can confederate Caledor straight up. It's not exactly a great idea, because you're gonna have part of your empire here and then the other part here. That's hardly ideal. So I prefer to just confederate someone else, whoever's there afterwards. Probably Tyrion or whoever. So I'd rather confederate them after. We'll just deal with it at the end.
Our traditions
Send an expedition or something, then just do it straight away. That's just I think that will create more trouble than it's worth.
the Oath Keeper.
Okay, let's get some more money, units. Basically, my plan right now is to try and consolidate the province as quickly as possible, and then try and use the Mount Grey Hag as a second town.
We are bound for glory.
Not province, region. Try and get some experience for Imrik. Ah, damn it, that's then too far. Am I gonna be able to go in there?
Nothing.
Please tell me I can get in there. Yes.
Summary
Okay.
execution.
Okay, we're gonna fight it manually
fools
again.
have
I need to have as
no
little damage to my army as possible. Okay. Go.
Earthwood Mage!
No, we don't have burning air yet. Alright, these guys, you stand at the front. You guys behind them. And you're gonna shoot the shit out of our little
Prince
dwarven kin. Oh,
Awaiting
they're not
orders.
kin, are they? You know what I'm saying.
Earthwood
Hopefully.
Mage!
Dwarven friends, I guess, would be the term. Speed it up. Just wait for them to come to range. I've got a 20 range over them, but then I've got my own units at the front, so it's gonna be about the same. Yeah, see, I can't shoot, so let's just do this.
We will obey.
Acknowledge.
Alright, and let's go for it.
For order.
Let's just send the Dragon Princes to flank them, try and get rid of their quarrelers before they do too much damage.
The Dragon Tamer.
Increased armor piercing. Yeah, why not? I have plenty of Wings of Magic and I don't really have anything to use it on, so... nice. Good amount of damage. Just tie up their own
Archers.
ranged units so they can't really do too much damage to me. Alright,
Prince
let's
Imrik.
send Imrik in.
The dragons roar.
Ah, there you go. Be an easy win.
Prince Imrik.
Don't bother that. Front line took a little bit of damage, but that's what they're there for.
For duty.
So it's not the end of the world. And nearly there. Okay, army loss penalty kicked in. Excellent. And we're done. Quick and easy. Some solid kills on the Dragon Princes. They're alright in the beginning of the campaign when, like, you know, when the armor and defense is not that high. Later down the line, I just prefer to have archers because, yeah, they don't perform that well. Oh, 99, nice. Okay, we're gonna occupy again. I don't look in occupy in this one right now because, yeah, I don't want to risk the rebellion just yet. You know what? No, I want units first. So let's give them this and burning head. Excellent. So now let's get some more units. Okay.
Do you take me for a
And then it
wizard?
takes 2 turns, I think, to get to Mount Grey Hag, but that's okay. Our public order is pretty decent,
Great
so
Dragon Prince.
we should be alright for now, unless someone around declares war on us. Please
Can I
don't.
offer assistance?
I think Snickage is a bit, well, sneaky. In the beginning, he might declare war on me, I reckon, but I'll have to hold him off, if at all possible. Yeah, they return, like I said. Okay, how many? We've got 16 units on there. 9. Yeah, we'll be fine. So let's just move along.
Beyond compare.
Just be on the offense straight up. Let's improve this. Okay, once we get to tier 3, so next turn, we can start thinking about some eagle claw bolt throwers. Damn it. Okay. The end turn is just
You will pay for your
so quick now.
follies. The Prince
No,
of
don't
Dragons.
level. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna do that because I intend to expand that way afterwards, unless Snickage takes him out before me, which is very likely. But we'll see. That's just gonna have to be
You must
determined.
restore
I suppose it costs 3 grand. I can't afford that.
Pride of Ulswan.
So let's just attack.
Bring them death.
Okay. Well, once
Let us
again,
wake
do
the
it manually
dragons.
to avoid too much damage. I'm not gonna fight everything manually if someone's worried about that. But obviously, you know, the ones unnecessary, I'll just do auto-resolved ones, especially later in the campaign, you know. Campaign fatigue kicks in, you don't want to auto-resolve every battle manually, it gets tedious, so... Okay, I want the armored ones on the sides, just in case.
It will be done.
Let's just do it like that. Okay, Dragon Prince is here,
A glorious
Imrik
challenge.
here, a dragon here, and a
Wolfwan
mage.
Mage.
The Crown Prince ascends.
Let's go! Do they have a lord? Yes.
Prince
Well,
Imrik,
Imrik, you know what to do.
behold as I march.
Oh, I didn't even show him, did I? Okay, well there he is. Show the bad boy. And his steed. Look at him. Ready for a night tournament with his big ass lance, I think is the word. I'm sorry. And here is our new fire mage. Exactly the same as any other mage, just fire. Alright. Coming closer. How many? Oh, they've got 4 ranged units now, let's do that. Okay, well let's move them a bit to the front. Can we get a... Try a little burning that. I think I missed. Okay, it's doing some damage. I mean, they're dwarves, you know, with their resistance, it's a bit hard to get decent damage in, but yeah.
Prince Imrik, witness me. Dragon Princes. Understood. Lakoy.
It shall be done.
Orders received.
Going abroad.
Alright, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Lakoy.
Let's get them in the fray, because Imrik seems to be soaking most of the damage.
Lakoy Soraya.
Come on, cast it.
Forward.
Now is the season of our discontent. For the
Okay, I'm not sure why I can't. Oh, there we go. Not sure why it wasn't allowing me to overcast, since I've got all the magic in the world right now.
Sinner.
You're still not casting. What's wrong with you? The angle. Oh, I guess so.
Maintaining order.
You know what? Just do burning head on you instead. Fuck yeah.
Winds of magic rise.
Uritha. Archers.
Who's shooting? You know.
Battle.
Bastards.
Defend in order.
Shoot at them. You get in the air. Cool. Breathe on them. Nice. Okay. That should send them running. Yeah, there we go. Good. Well, the front line took some damage, some of our archers, but you know, fighting against dwarves, you kind of need to expect that. And look at that, Dragon Prince did alright. Cool. Did not expect that. Oh, they had slayers, that's why. Okay, we had to kill them all. Alright, makes sense now. Why it took so long.
It was meant to be.
Alright, decisive victory.
They're
Let's
finally
sack
doing
it.
nothing stands in my way.
Good. Got a follower. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Can we build something? Yes,
All
we
Caledon
can. Let's
rejoices.
try and fix the public order. And then I'll build the Elven Forge afterwards.
I find
Do I,
glory wherever I fight.
You know, I don't really need any of these just yet. Ooh, Silver and God. Where am I recruiting? Ah, I can recruit spearmen from the basic buildings now. That's good. Means you can always recruit some if you're desperate, so that's alright.
As it was
Silver
meant
and
to
God though, how much is it? 28 attack, 42 defense, 32 strength, 8k health. When you look at regular, so I have 7.5, 20, 38 and 25. Yeah, they're a lot better for the early game as well. You can get them on tier 3, you don't have to wait for...
Imrik.
I might get some of them, actually. But I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna sort out money first before
Another
I'm gonna start
triumph
doing
for the
this.
dragon.
For now, regular spearmen are fine, so let's just leave it at that. Okay, demolition complete. What kind of quest do we have? Oh yeah, just that one.
Caledor's champion. I am their doom.
Oh, that's an easy auto-resolve now, second again. Obviously we're gonna get like fuck all money, but it's about leveling up our characters. So, yeah. Okay, unlocked our Armor of Caledor, so we're gonna get a quest next turn.
Warrior supreme.
How are we doing for public order? Oh, okay. Minus 32. It was gonna take 32 turns.
It was
Okay, let's
never
get
in
this one in.
doubt.
And money. Okay, we've got time. We can sack this for a few
Loyalty
turns. I don't
is
know,
all.
2, 3, whatever. And then come back, try and sort out public order,
I
and
find
start
glory
expanding,
wherever
I
I
suppose. I'm gonna have to take it carefully though, because we're surrounded by some pretty decently strong enemies, and obviously we're not as strong just yet. But we'll see.
We are bound for glory.
Okay, there you go, already have one. So what do I need to do now? Complete Greater Invocation of Hall. And I need 3 researchers to be able to do that. Okay, that's fine, obviously. So we're just gonna have to wait 5 more turns before we can do that. I might wait a bit longer
Master of
anyway, but
Drakes.
yeah.
The dragon strikes.
Relatively easy next step in the quest.
They
And
can
sack.
witness my stride.
With the replenishment, we're just getting all of our units back that we lost, so that's pretty good. Oops. Okay, give him a merchant, faction-wide trade resources. That's gonna come in handy, and you know, eventually. Then we got some things. Okay, this one's better. And let's give the other one to the mage. Anything else? I think I got a trade, no? Beard collector, I like that one. And a looter, well.
Crown Prince. All demands
Put him in the garrison, get some extra replenishment. That's great. What can you get here?
All Caledon
Some money,
rejoices.
and then Elven Embassy. Later, I guess. Now, you know, I'm gonna... Right, fortress. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the Ashridge I can build the Grove, since it doesn't have a special building. And a Dark Hall is going to be as is, and then special building. I always have wars, always, because you know I wanna play it safe, especially for when the I don't know when the Chaos Invasion is going to come. Like, I don't know if they actually appear in here or not. If they do, there'd be a problem, but if not, then, you know, we're cool. You know, if they just appear like here, then it doesn't really need to bother us that much.
It was
Okay.
Prince of Caledor.
Let's get another second in there. Oh, I already did. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, now I need to move so I can still
Seeking as it
encamp.
was meant to
Yes. Alright. So let's wait another turn. There won't be that much happening right now, except, you know, I'm just leveling up the characters.
be. We have nothing to fear.
Okay. Oh wow, I don't even have money for this one.
Caledor is
Okay,
set
well,
for triumph.
whatever, everything is done in a turn.
Strategy beyond compare.
Maybe I'll get enough
Dragon's
cash from the
These-
post-battle loot. No? What am I getting? Yeah, there you go, got a grand. That's
Their
nice.
finery.
Okay, mage leveled up. Let's give him the flame. What level does it? 22 thinks you can get a dragon. Okay, well in that case, there's no point wasting points on a steed. Obviously, she's gonna be a bit slow for a while, but yeah, still. Okay, we can improve this now.
All Caledor rejoices.
2 turns before we can improve the Darkhold and get, what is it, extra 150 cash and some extra public order. That should be good. And we'll be able to return some Eagle Claw throwers next turn, obviously, once we actually arrive in there.
I should hurl you into the.
Wow, Chief Doomclaw. I think they're here. I'm not sure. I haven't played that much of Mortal Empires yet, but I think they're in here. Who are you at war with? I want to take it. Secure my border for a little bit. You know what? I'll take it. I don't want to go into conflict with them just yet. Like I said, I want to go east. I want to deal with Snickage first.
This will be child.
So that could secure at least part of my border for a few turns at the very least.
I will rouse
So we'll be
Caledor's
fine.
dragons.
And public order's fine now. Okay. That's good. That's we don't even have to deal with it anymore. You know what?
I decree
How much
death.
experience is that gonna give?
Let us wait. It does not
I'm gonna
warrant
raise it.
tomorrow. It will be so.
Got a few levels out of this.
Dragon Prince.
What now? Draftmaster. And let's go back
First
in the
of
Darkhold.
thanks to Vor.
Start recruiting some units. So we can go and try and get on a attack the
Glory
what they're
wherever
called?
it
Red
finds.
Cloud. It's an interesting name for a greenskin tribe. I'm gonna disband the White Lions. They're quite expensive and they don't perform that great. I'd rather have Spearmen at the moment.
Your prestige grows.
And
my
it was
lord.
successful, got some money.
News of
Cool.
your
Yay! So, how are we looking for this quest then? We got 3 out of 6. Okay.
Make haste,
Oh,
Asa!
that is fine. We can force march, there's no one around right now. Okay, definitely improve the Darkhold first, so we can get the building up. We can get Dragon Princes straight up from it, but I'm not going to. 1 is fine. They're quite expensive for what they do, so... You know, the infamous high up economy is not a thing just yet, so we'll have to be a bit careful with our money right now. I do intend to recruit quite a bit, which means our income is not going to be, you know, whatever's left is, if it's in a plus, it's going to be not enough. And we have a dragon sighted, so
We are
let's
in
go and take a look,
the last
shall we?
weeks.
I'm going to be trespassing, I
March for
guess,
Caledor.
but whatever. Okay, so there you go. So these are your options. You can leave it be, which means they're just gonna come later at some point. That's if you know, if you don't have money, you don't want to fight it, or you want to fight it but you don't have the units like I do. You can challenge the dragon, which means, you know, you will, if you defeat him, he's gonna come and basically you can recruit him. And he will, there you go, the herald will not be encountered again, but the dragon can be repeatedly brought to battle until defeated. So, I guess once it dies, it's gone. Or you can bargain with the dragon. What happens? You're gonna get extra influence if you pay it, and then it's gonna come back later in case you want to challenge it. Or you can consult with dragon, and they will give you some bonuses to your armies. And again, it's gonna come back. I think what I'll do, I'm not ready to fight it, but I want to get something out of it. I got some money just now, so I think I'm gonna bargain with him, get some influence.
Challenge.
And then when he comes later down the line, I might challenge him and have the dragon in the army. Because now we can't afford to pay for more than one. So I'll just do it like that. So bargain with him.
Your first encounter with the dragon outside of Althwan was a...
Done. Normally, I mean now it's another 15 turns, but the dragon, I forgot to show that, the dragon would have stayed here for 20 turns. Say, you know, you see him and you go, okay, well, I want to fight him, but I'm not ready, but I should be in a few turns. You can just do that, you know, you can wait 20 turns or, you know, up to 20 turns and then challenge them later. But I knew I was going to do that, so, and I could use some influence straight from the top, so that's what I decided to do. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe later down the line in the campaign, once our economy is fucking insane, maybe I'll do like an old dragon army for Imrik. I don't know, you know, get some mages on the dragons, get him on a dragon, obviously, and then a bunch of dragons. Could be cool. But we'll just have to see about that. Okay.
Be ready for anything.
Let's give him a evasion. Okay, so let's get this. Now, okay, now that we did that, we can do the Great Invocation of War, but I don't really see much of a point doing that just yet. I'll do it when I'm going for some sieges or something. So yeah, not gonna do that now. The quest can wait. I wouldn't be able to do the final battle from it anyway, probably. So why bother? It will be just a waste of resources at the moment. Okay, get some spearmen and an eagle claw. Then I'm gonna get one more eagle claw and we're set for now. Okay, since we have, yeah, that's fine. So let's get one more eagle claw afterwards, and then we're set, and we can probably go and start expanding a bit. Once I do that, it's going to give us extra 2 public orders, so we're going to be in a plus, actually. And how much more untainted is it? 2 more. So yeah, it's going to increase this, which is going to bring down the corruption a bit more, so we should probably get like 2 or 3 public order out of this. And gradually it's going to get us to a decent plus. There you go, faction encountered Snickage, so I think he just took out the Greenskin capital. Are they destroyed? No. Wrong button. So when you look at the, where is it? Okay, yeah, so they don't have any more regions, but, what's his name? Snickage probably has most of them. So it's only a matter of time before we're in a war with Snickage. So I reckon we should get ready for that. So let's put him in a dark hold.
Glory awaits.
4. And more expensive, but they have the you know, I've got a little bit of money, so I'm gonna disband these guys and replace them with the light archers. Since, you know, before they were like on a tier 2 of the building, but now that you can get them straight from tier 1, that is so helpful. They're a bit more expensive, but they can, you know, they can hold the line a bit better if absolutely necessary. So yeah, that's I'm down for that.
The Asser are troubled.
How much does this cost? 3 grand, which I'm not gonna have. Okay.
The last.
Anyway, it's been 40 minutes. I think I'm gonna end that here. Basically, the plan for the next episode is try and take this. So we're gonna go to war with Snickage. It's only a matter of time before he declares war on us anyway. So I'll go in there, try and claim this, because then there's nothing on this north of here, nothing east from here. So in here, once you sort out public order, it's going to be quite a safe province. You can make it like a money earning province or something, and you should be alright. The only threat will be Malgus or Malus. So not Malgus. That's Star Wars. As Malus, Darkblade, he's going to be in here, so we'll have to go and deal with him very soon. I reckon maybe straight after Snickage. You know, take those 2 out, and then we're going to have a bit of a base and then try and expand. Obviously, I'm planning ahead, which in this kind of game is never a good idea, but yeah, we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, if you did, make sure to like and subscribe to for more videos, and yeah, to do the schedule. Basically, Grom is going to be on Tuesdays. From starting next week, Grom is on Tuesdays, Althariel is on Wednesdays, Imrik here is going to be on Thursdays, and then, no, sorry, Fridays. Imrik is on Fridays, and I'm going to finishing the Shogun campaign on Saturdays, probably, for the time being, anyway. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.